Her name was Sophia. She was 17 years old, thin with big frightened eyes and long black hair that she always braided tightly into a single braid. In the dusty border town in Sonora, everyone knew the rule. When things got really bad, you could become a mule. One flight, and your whole life could change. Sophia agreed to do it just once. Her father was dying. He needed a serious operation in a good clinic in Tijuana, and then at least a small chance at a normal life. They told her, swallow 60 capsules, fly to Miami. Someone will meet you there. You get $10,000. Enough for the surgery and a new beginning. The evening before the flight, a woman came to see her. She was about 40. Her name was Carmen, an experienced mule. She had already done this 8 times. Carmen sat in the small, stuffy motel room and spoke calmly. Don't drink too much water. Don't eat anything fatty. The capsules must be tight. If one bursts, you die before the plane even takes off. In the air, stay quiet. Don't go to the toilet often. Don't get nervous. And most important, never trust anyone. Sophia swallowed all 60 capsules. She washed each one down with a spoonful of yogurt. Her stomach immediately felt heavy as stone. She lay down on the bed and tried not to cry. In the morning came the airport in Hermosillo. Heat. Long security lines. Carmen walked a few steps behind her, pretending they didn't know each other. Sophia passed through the metal detector. Her heart was beating so loudly, she thought everyone could hear it. She was almost starting to relax when, in the departure lounge, Carmen suddenly sat down beside her and whispered, "One capsule has a tracker. They always do this with new girls. If they catch you, I can walk away. I'm sorry, Niña." Sophia felt the world begin to spin around her. The plane took off. The cabin was cold. Cold air blew straight into her face. Her stomach hurt more and more. One of the capsules was clearly starting to dissolve. She felt a slight burning inside. She stood up and walked to the toilet. She locked the door. She looked at herself in the small mirror. Her face was pale, sweat on her forehead. At that moment, there was a quiet knock on the door. It was Carmen's voice. "Open. I'll help you." Sophia opened the door. Carmen stepped inside, closed it quickly, and took out a small bottle from her bag. "Drink this. It will make you vomit. We need to get rid of the one with the tracker. Hurry." Sophia was shaking. She understood. If she vomited now, all the capsules might burst. If she didn't, they would arrest her in Miami, or maybe even sooner. Carmen held her hair while Sophia stood over the toilet. The plane had already started shaking from turbulence. "You're strong," Carmen whispered. "Many girls don't make it this far." Suddenly, there was loud knocking on the toilet door. A man's voice. "Open up! Police!" Carmen looked straight into Sophia's eyes. There was no fear in them, only deep tiredness. Run back to the cabin. Sit in your seat. Act like nothing is happening. I'll hold them off. Sophia rushed out of the toilet. Her legs barely carried her. She dropped into her window seat. The plane was shaking hard. Beyond the window stretched endless sky and white clouds. She heard shouts from the back of the plane. Someone was running down the aisle. Then everything went quiet. A few minutes later, the flight attendant announced that one passenger had suddenly felt ill and had been taken to the crew area. Sophia closed her eyes. She knew this was the end for Carmen. The rest of the flight, she sat completely still. Her stomach burned. Every minute felt like forever. When the plane finally landed in Miami, they were already waiting for her. 2 DEA agents in plain clothes approached the moment she stepped out of the jetway. "Sofia Mendoza?" She nodded. "Come with us." They took her to a separate room. X-ray, tests. She sat silently staring at the wall. 4 hours later, the doctor said, "You have 59 capsules in your stomach. One is missing. We know about the tracker." For the first time that day, Sophia smiled weakly, bitter and tired. So it worked. The agent leaned closer. "Tell us everything you know. We can help your father. We can offer you protection." Sophia looked him in the eyes and Sonny Save who? "Your dad." Instead, a woman I had only known for one evening. She paused, then "Your Anau? I can never go home again." Outside the interrogation room window, bright Florida sunlight was shining. Far away in a dusty Mexican motel, her father was lying in bed, waiting for a daughter who would never from the money. Sophia closed her eyes. In her head, she heard only your voice, Carmen's voice. Never trust anyone. But you had trusted anyway. And your first time in a long time, she felt she had done something right, even if it cost your freedom. The end.